I thought we would do a fun, creative scrapbook check-in for the week, and I could show you what I've been working on throughout the week, what's upcoming, organization tricks, and just what's working in my room and what's not working. A behind the scenes look at the creative aspect of my life. So let's take a peek. I did clean up a little bit so that way I could share what's going on in my room, but I did not vacuum. So straightened up a little bit, did not vacuum for you. And I have taken over the homework table, even though they don't use it for homework. So it's fair game as far as I'm concerned. And I have all my projects laid out, different things that I'm working on, and things that I don't want to put away. So yes, and then over there, right there, that's what I'm going to show you. That's my upcoming projects. And yeah, so let's dive right in. All right, so I had my traveler's notebook for the year, and it was kind of a mess. I have a list of all the projects that I like to work on, which you've seen before, and I didn't have all the pages backed. So what I did while my son was working on homework is I figured out what's what, and I took it apart, and I made sure everything was in the correct location, and so now I have one chunky album for January through April. And I will film a walkthrough next week. I just have one gap. I noticed one little gap in March, and then I will take a walkthrough video for this. So that'll be fun. And I also have the biggest rings on here. It's just ridiculous. This project you saw, I'm not sure where the other page protector went, but this is the Cocoa Daisy one, where I documented some September bike rides. This one I shared on my Instagram, and the video should be coming soon. I love the idea of documenting some memes. I think that that's hilarious, and I love that. And then this one is the next Ellie Studio project I will be sharing with my husband and I. Need to put some better adhesive on that. So yeah, these are some of the projects that I've been working on. And I've also been working on a secret project that I can't tell you about until the 1st, and also working on some October Ellie Studio. This is the organization project idea that I'm the most excited to share, because for me, it really works to keep things protected when I'm not working on them, or just keep them for later. Since I print a lot at home and I tend to not want to waste paper, I wind up printing bits and pieces from different projects. So I decided to take some page protectors and just put them in a binder. Basically put my projects in a binder and have it next to my desk. So I have summer, I have a Ellie Studio project, the Kelly stamps project that I need to put together, and I have the hybrid pieces in there as well. I have some October pieces because I'm going to try to do an October daily album along the lines of what Melissa Morello, I think that's how you say your last name, I'll leave her Instagram, but she does an incredible October daily album. And so I'm just printing hybrid pieces that I can use. And if you notice, I accidentally printed this and this twice. Whoops. Then I have April page that I was just going to try to use a printable boho kit. Thought it'd be something different. Then I have my May book pages that I will be putting together soon. They're all right there. Then I have some 52 favorites. This is a me page, another me page, and 52 favorites. It's in the wrong spot. And then this one is a super old project. I don't know if I'm going to complete it or not, but it's in the back in case I want to. So my projects are in there, things that I'm working on, things that I am trying to get to, and I love using this binder. I love it. I have it, I know what I can use, and I stick cards in it sometimes, I stick embellishments, and I just work on pages that way. And that way, they are not sitting out on my desk, potentially getting wet, or ink, or who knows what else on them. So they're protected. The other thing that I worked on this week a little bit was my summer album. I'm sending stuff off to Persnickety to get printed. I think I've mentioned this before, but I am bound and determined to get a summer album done. So I posted some Happy Father's Day pages and some park pages and then a parade page. So I have the basics outlined, and I also have my digital canvases, and so I'm moving along, slow, but I'm moving along. So this is new. I took a tray and I decided to just do a tray for my tools. Scissors and pens go there, and then this is super old, probably from Target. I usually just do glue and my tiny attacher, and this little dish holds the adhesive remover and foam dots. And then I have like an empty space right here, and usually my tape runner goes there. And then here I have other different products. I have Cocoa Daisy die cuts and Kelly Stamps, Cocoa Daisy, and other stamp sets, Feed Your Craft, Color Cast Designs, Scrap and Happy Studio, and a bunch of Studio Calico stamps that an awesome friend gave me. I'm also trying out this since Ellie's Studio came out with some die cuts, putting some of the newer die cuts there, and then some photos that I don't need at the moment that are kind of extra and I'm not sure what to do with. And then this is my acrylic blocks. I finally got new blocks, so I can just keep them there. And I've also started collecting stones, which I love. And these girls need a shelf. They drive me crazy, and I need to get a shelf for them. And I think these are my daughter's, but she'd put them there. So yes, I need to get a shelf for my little collectibles. So over here, like I said, I have a bunch of stuff. I have stuff I need to find a home for. My planner, which is, lately I tend to plan just creatively, which is fine. Planning just ebbs and flows. 52 favorites. And then this is the other organization tip I wanted to tell you about. I am loving my Thursday 3 project, and I've had such an amazing response to it. A lot of women saying that they want to start this project, and I am all for that. So what I do is I take a tray full of 1 month's of pictures. I think I got them completely out of order, but normally I try to do like June on one tray, July on one tray. And I take it and I go to my Ellie's Studio stash and I pull out bits and pieces that match the colors in the photo. So this one has teal, gray, and black. This one may be a rainbow because I'm in my creative space. This one's outdoors, so I did green and brown. This one is hot summer day, so I did yellows and oranges. And this one has more of a rainbow, so I'm gonna do gray, pink, and blue, and maybe a little bit of purple. And then this one is mainly red and blue because it's in July, so I know I can go with that color scheme. So this is how I build the pages. After this step, I will fill out the currently cards using my phone, the photos, or the Instagram stories. So I'll do the currently cards in bulk, like all at once, then I'll do the stamping, and then I can assemble the pages really quickly because my tray is all done and completed. I hope that idea helps if you want to start a Thursday 3 project or just any project where you have to bring together a lot of materials. It's easy to just break down the project into little steps. So I hope you enjoyed this behind the scenes look at my creative space, my projects, what's upcoming, and just getting a little insider's look at MrsScrapandPlan. So I would love a thumbs up or a subscribe if you're new to my channel. Thanks for stopping by.